Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play a Seablock. Sorry, it's been a couple of days since I've been able to record. I have been playing a bit though, but just haven't had the time to record. I've been spending a lot of time messing with the ore generation setup, and I'm not too happy with it. But I don't know why I'm not happy with it. I'm getting red lights. I'm getting red lights, and I was before, and after I went through and tweaked everything to get rid of the red lights, I've got the same amount of red lights. And what I did to tweak it was I added an additional one of these setups, so we're actually generating more mineral sludge than we were before. And I believe this is hooked up. Let me just double check. Wouldn't that be funny? No, that's in. And that didn't seem to help much, surprisingly. One thing I did, I read a long time ago, and I never really looked into it. I've just always taken it as read, and I've said it several times, and nobody's corrected me on it. But that it's better with the fluid dynamics, the way they work in Factorio, is to run a straight line than it is to branch off pipes. I've read that, and I've always followed it without actually technically understanding the reasoning behind it. So I did that there. Just ignore this branch right here. We'll get back to it later. But I had it coming straight out of here and then going up and then across and then down to where this was all one big line. Didn't help. We still got the same number of red lights. And what I did at a later date was split it off here and then fed half of it all the way down here into the other end. So this is actually all just one big loop. That didn't help either. So I'm still not quite sure. I'm convinced now that it's probably a production problem. Though why, I'm still not quite aware. These are somewhat in the middle between the two. I don't understand why it quite gets that way. But if we do come and it was red, so I clicked it. This is the red one that I was going for. If I take this pipe off, and eventually this one drains out, our red lights will eventually shift their way on down to here and end up there in the bobmonium. More so in the bobmonium and the rubite. Yeah, I don't even understand. So we'll just leave that for now and be happy with. Oh, turn pollution on. Be happy with the ore that we're getting right now. We're fine with ore. We're doing really good with ores right now. The bottleneck in our factory right now is somewhat ironically is copper plates. We're just not making them fast enough. We're seeing some copper shortages up here in circuits as well as down here in science. And although it's getting and generating right now, it's still not perfect. It's still running very far behind. Which is kind of weird to me because I did increase copper out as far as it would go in a single column, at least with this setup that I have, and it's producing at a good rate. I put an additional train on here. We're still not keeping up with copper demands. And what's kind of weird to me about it is back here with the ores, copper is the only one that is backed up, not only here, but also in kind of this little buffer. So I think the first thing I want to do this episode is try to increase our copper production. And secondly, I want to take a look at our next level of science because I got a little confused by what I was seeing with science. And I think I understand it now after making a second look at it. So let's go ahead and roll the intro. And we will make us some copper. All right, so the copper ingot making needs oxygen. So we're going to have to account for that. I think we should be able to do something like that and then just bring our oxygen supply around and hope we have extra oxygen, and then we can take, I guess, this setup right here and just copy it, with the exception of those two pipes, and this should all be good to go. All right, and we're actually not running behind on copper ingots at all, but I figured since we're getting ready to upgrade just copper production in general, we could be someday, and it'll help empty out this mess that we have right here that I don't even understand how it got that way. But yeah, we'll just accept it and move on. It is weird, though. I mean, none of the other ores are that way. No matter how much we use of them or not, I just don't understand why the copper production was so high. Probably a reason for it. I just don't know what that reason is. And let's take our car up on this side. And yeah, I want to, I guess, double this. The issue we have is an issue of space. So let's see. You are making silver, I believe, which is very good for us to have made because we use it so often, he said somewhat ironically. Let's move this over just as far as it'll go. And we'll see how that ends out working out. And see if we can get enough space in here in order to get us another one of these. Let's see, I think those power poles down there are actually necessary. Can it fit? That's going to be a tight spot. No, it can't. Well, no, actually, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Let's try it. All right, the problem we have is that these two lines are going to collide, and I'm out of power poles, and it appears like I'm out of pipe. Power poles and pipe. Let's just go ahead and grab some underground just in case. And I'm missing a blast furnace. No, that's not a blast furnace. Missing an induction furnace. That was the correct answer. And we're probably missing some of these as well. We're missing two of the casting machines. We can make one. We need steel. Hey, I know where some of that is. And another casting machine. And that should get us good to go on that. All right, let's rework some belts here. Okay, is this silver? I think that is silver. Are we going to need more than one machine doing that at any point in time? Maybe. But I think for now, if we just do that right there, we should be good, and that'll be a problem for somebody else later. Oh no, actually that would have worked. That would have worked if we just left it alone. Huh. Oh well. Okay, you guys are going to need some power. Alright, and if we can just preserve that belt right there, we don't even have to rerun that. Alright, do we have a lot of this stuff? I'm gonna cram it in those machines for now. And let's see, silver ingots. Okay, that'll be good. And then we just need to take copper off. Right there. All right, and then this should just work. let's see. Let's merge that together with a red belt, and we'll make this a red belt. And I know I could have probably just upgrade planned that, but I already didn't do that already. Tell you what, we'll do this. There you go. Yeah, and that's being a stickler, but... Alright, so now it looks like a copper supply issue here with ingots. So I'm actually really glad that we made the additional machine, because it looks to me like we are getting an absolute full belt. Oh, we're out of red belt. Just go and grab it all. It's actually quicker just to do it this way. And I know some of you are feeling very sad for my robots right now. I feel a little sorry for them too. All they want is to come home. They'll get there eventually. Don't feel too bad for them. They were talking about striking earlier. I heard them. Okay, so how are we doing over here? How is this production looking? Guys are going pretty well. Very good. I mean, we're producing a red belt. We're taking a little less than a red belt coming in. That's something we're going to have to address someday. But I'm hoping this is actually more than we need to satisfy those, because the red belt going down was taking these guys just fine earlier. Or the yellow belt was. Alright, so that should be getting some copper in there and maybe helping these trains load a little bit faster. Now, another thing that we could do to help these trains load a little bit faster is I have discovered express inserters, which go a lot faster than the others. And they need cobalt steel gear wheels, cobalt steel bearings, which I'm assuming just take cobalt steel plates? Yes, they do. And then we have stack inserters, these coming in here. They just take cobalt steel as well as advanced circuits. And aluminum. Do we have anything in the mall right now that is currently using aluminum? No, we don't. So we're going to need, to make these, we'll need aluminum, advanced circuits, and cobalt steel. Now, if I recall correctly, I think we might have made cobalt steel already, or talked about doing it. And I'm looking for my car right now. Where has it gone? Okay, it's over there by copper. It's on the way. We are taking cobalt out. That's cobalt right there. And it's stopping right there, and I don't see it dropping. So I guess the answer would be no. We are currently not creating cobalt steel. We do not have any extra... What was this then? What were we creating there? What is this? What are you? Invar. Okay, so we made Invar. Makes sense to make cobalt steel right there. What do we need to make cobalt steel? I'm guessing something clever like cobalt and steel. I feel like we've done this before. Let's see, that would be under this. Craft. Cobalt and steel. Let's see, do we have any casting, anything like that? No, of course not. Can we make some more of those? I feel like we can. Let's make an induction furnace, and let's just do 2 casting machines. I think that's what we were doing for our little small fries there. And we'll go ahead and get another one of these stations set up. And get you running down. It looks like we already have steel down here, so that's convenient. What do we use steel for? I guess the end bar? Alright. Yeah, we've already got this set up right here. Let's go ahead and use that. Actually, let's use this whole thing right here. And I had a little spacing thing going on. I don't remember what that was. Let's just make it a space off. And we'll set all that down. You will be molten cobalt steel. We can't mix fluids. Nithol, what? Nithol? And let's see, cobalt steel. Cobalt steel. In like that. You will be fine right there. We just need to take you under. And then we need to run you just right there. And I'm just going to take it all the way in. All right, and let's see, we'll need another station for that. I think just copying this one like exactly will work. Actually, I don't want the station though. Well, we'll just do it this way. Take the station out. Because I think that has the potential to rename the other station, and that is something that I definitely don't want to do. What are we missing here? Are they fast stack inserters? What do we need for those? Bronze. Oh, I like running out of stuff right here. We need 6 of those. And this is going to be plates. Cobalt steel. All right, that'll take a while for that to make. All right, that'll get that set up. And where were we again? Fast stuff. Cobalt steel gear wheels, cobalt steel bearings. Did I see what those took? Cobalt steel plates and ball bearings. All right. It's all ball bearings these days. That's just pure cobalt steel stuff. Advanced circuits. And aluminum. How are we doing on aluminum, by the way? That was a point of hurt in a playthrough once upon a time. Aluminum. Okay, looks like it's about steady. All right, and I'm not too concerned about pulling, because this is the pure aluminum supply that is basically being sunk into science is what's happening there. We've got 32K of those in there. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think our backup on aluminum is the production of this white stuff, whatever that is. And I know I never can remember the name of it. Sodium is what it is, and we need to make more of it. And I think we're making some of it in another place in the factory and just putting it off in a box, if I recall correctly. Maybe it's down here with the water filtration. Is it you? No, you're the fluorite. Where is that? Oh, it's here. Is it you? Jew. Yeah, we got a box of that stuff right here. Oh, and boy, that might be a little short of iron ore. That's going to cause all of our circuit production. Wow, I'm glad I checked that. Let's see. Car. Car. To the north. All right, let's get the car. I had that mod installed in the modded playthrough that had the car keys that you could just summon your car at any point. I like that mod. Or I would really like that mod, because there's been a number of times when I've been like, where's my car at? And I find out it's way down there, and I have to jump a train. What was I doing? I was grabbing some iron ore. That's what I was doing. That would be right here. And look, we do have a little bit of it. Let's just grab, like, just a ton of it. And I've got ingots and stuff. Let's drop those off real quick. Steel. Silver. No, iron. Silver. Tin. No, that's not tin. That's nickel. Tin is right here. There we go. Oh, tin is full. Okay, that's a problem I was not expecting. And we've got these plates. I'm not too worried about it. What are you? You're the one making the silver. I wonder why we're not making silver. Don't need to worry about it. We're not even worried about it. I don't even think we have anything that uses silver yet. Ah, train didn't get me that time. Or that time. All right, I was going to go right here, and I could have done that from way over there, but I didn't do that. Let's do that with this. We'll just go ahead and kind of prime Mr. Aluminum Maker here. It's you guys, right? There we go. Sodium hydroxide. That's what it was. Told you. I did get it right earlier. Okay, let's, I was gonna go head to the mall here and, check things out. Do we have some assembly machines? We do. Alright, and are you gonna be able to even take anything else out of you? I think it would be stretching it, if we did. If ever there was a reason to make another station. Let's go ahead and expand this area out a bit, because we can. We have so much landfill right now. I mean, just ridiculous amounts of landfill. So yeah, expanding this out. Let's take you. Oh, we need to get that on the other side of the belt. I don't don't know if the side of the belt is important, but past Kitch thought it was, so current modern Kitch thinks the same thing. I always think I do really good in a time traveler situation. Yeah. All right, so that's there. And I'm so proud of that. Let's go ahead and copy it. Nope. Nope. There we go. Actually, what I should have done was just copied over the not enough rails. All right, let's see. I think you're going to be unnecessary. I mean, a lot of this is going to be unnecessary. Actually, probably let's just start it over from scratch. Aluminum and cobalt steel, I believe, are the only two things that we could be bringing in. And I could have run electronic circuits over here. Oh, we need advanced circuits too. We need all those things. This. What do we need here? I would like to make. I think I want to mass produce both of these things. So we need stack inserters, which require, we do have bronze there. Where are you? Now, do you take regular inserters? Yeah, of course you do. I mean, I guess it would make sense to take it going down this way, right? I think I actually want to belt them. The other alternative that I'm thinking of is perhaps making it where... boy, that's a lot of bronze plates. Oh, you'll eat them all. Great. Making it where we basically duplicate this setup right here, but I think... I don't have a problem with this. I'm actually very happy with that. What else base do we need for that? Cobalt steel, aluminum, advanced circuits. Cobalt steel, aluminum, advanced circuits. Fantastic. We should have a lot of space over here. If we did that, that, and that. And you made gears, and you made these, and you made those. we put those on a belt. You would need cobalt steel, you would need cobalt steel, and you would need cobalt steel. So we'd want our cobalt steel to come very awkwardly through here, I believe. Then you could get that, you could get that, and you could get that. Then we'd have our gears and our ball bearings. Is that a reasonable? You need 16 of those. And you make 12 every 0.5 seconds. My word, that's a lot of those things. We're going to need the express stack inserters in order to support the... I think we can do the fast for now. Let's see, I just got rid of all my bronze plates. And apparently I broke this up here. Let's just make like 1 million of them. My inventory's full. Oh, because I picked up all those stupid bullets. Let's see. Fix this problem here real quick. That can go red. You guys can just go away. I don't think I need a blueprint to remember how to make ammo. So we'll set the filter to you, not to stone, but to the cobalt steel. We want that first. And we'll want that coming in right there. And do you need it? No, you just need the... You don't need the plates. You just need that stuff. Alright, and I guess for now, what we can do, once we get some more... We had some underground belts in here, didn't we? My gosh. Well, we're at 33 minutes. I think I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next episode where we will revive, grab our stuff, and finish our inserter mall. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.